Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining me or joining us. I'm going to wait a couple more minutes for latecomers. You may have noticed on the invite I sent out this time that there was a telephone number. Someone mentioned last time that without headphones in a busy office, it can be difficult to concentrate. So you can watch. The idea was if you've got the phone as well, you can watch on your screen but listen to your phone, which is a bit easier. Um, Okay, well, we're 1 minute past. I'm going to start. A lot of people are already using the keylog, I know, but we've recently added some extra features, usability things to it. First and foremost is the ability to print off tags. Now, the idea is that most people are going to have a cabinet somewhere at the back rear of the office, perhaps more than one cabinet. For instance, you might call a cabinet you have cabinet A, cabinet B, cabinet C. Well, you can put in here A for cabinet one and then key 99, and we can print. And we print labels, generates them. And we've printed a label for each of your keys. It's got your company name and telephone number on there as well, and the key number, but this is the important thing, the QR code. Now, the QR code means that we can scan in instead of you having to type. If I I just get rid of this. The idea is that you can simply pick up key tags from Amazon. Here's a particular size. I happen to know that that particular size of key tag will fit this particular size of label from Avery. So, 1x2, durable white film, and you put that in your printer and will print to it. We can customize the labels to fit whatever stationery, whatever label you buy, but this is the default. You stick that onto your keys and you hang them up in your cupboard. And then when you're ready to check out, I'm going to start first with, before we go there though, if you've got existing key numbers entered already, you can just click existing key numbers and we'll print out a barcode for each of those. The barcode you can actually see. Look at the property. It's shown here, key number 824. And so you know that the barcode's there. You can actually put your camera on that and photograph it to see what happens. So next, when you are logged in to Rentman Online, so this is on your phone, you can now go to Keylog and check out some keys. I went through this as in a manual, typing everything when I was talking about the contractor and landlord access back in, I think it was May. But since then, we've added this ability to scan a QR code. Now, I'm showing you this on a desktop PC. On your phone, it's going to be a lot more elegant. You click scan. At this, camera error because you're looking at me. Let me see if I can turn that off. I'm going to try again, having turned off the camera. Right, there we go. This is using my desktop, and as I discovered in preparing for this, it's very difficult for me to demonstrate using a camera in a Zoom session. So you'll just have to imagine for the moment that I'm able to, let me try it now, I'm able to hold up a QR code to this camera. I'll come on to this, what you'd really do is it going to catch that? No, maybe not. Yeah, it's not done. We won't worry about it because you're never going to be doing this anyway. So as you scan in, each of the key numbers will appear in here and you check them out en masse. So in your office, you might pull down half a dozen keys, photo from here, and they all get, and you click checkout and they all get checked out to you. Now, if we go back to Rentman, let me just have a quick look. Nope. If one of you would care to take a photograph on your camera of that QR code, probably a dozen people are likely to do it. Down here, you should then. So the idea is that you can do it from Rentman Online. Contractors and agents can check out the keys from Rentman Online in the way I've just shown you, but you don't even have to log into Rentman Online if you don't want to. You have a camera on your phone that recognizes QR codes. You can just take the photograph, do whatever, and yeah, there we go. Somebody's already done it. Checked out anonymously. Because you're not logged into Rentman Online, I don't know who it is checking it out, but you can do it just ordinarily from your camera. Now, if you're using a desktop for batch, so let's go back to the existing keylog built into Rentman already. Well, you can see here we can book in, book out. Most of you will be familiar with this. And you can choose your key and off we go. What will be ready next week is the ability to scan using a handheld barcode scanner. Here's one I found on Amazon for £21. You plug it in with the USB and click, click, click. And by next week, I'm sorry, it's not ready for me to demonstrate at the moment, but by next week, you will be able to, instead of typing in a key number, you'll be able to click a key number, and there'll be a new version of the screen that accepts multiple scans. You can do multiple key rings all at exactly the same time. And you choose who it's going to go to, of course, and it'll tell you the properties that are associated, but you can do it all in one go. Now, this all ties in exactly with the existing keylog that some of you have already been using, and some of you will already have the key numbers entered, so you can just print and add these QR codes to each of the key tags, and that's all you have to do. If you have an existing system that this isn't going to work, please let us know. We'll work through it and we'll try and make something happen. But the key things are here. We can generate a QR code. We can read a QR code. Everything after that is just a question of workflow and customizing it or tweaking it for your preferences. So just to recap, because it's very simple. That's really all there is to it. Just to recap, here under properties, we can print the tag. You can do it. Prefix means what cabinet. So you want A1 or B1 or C1, or some of you might be using suffixes instead for your existing keys, and then arrange. And we print off, I'll do it again. We print these off. You stick them onto your key fob and put it onto a key. And then, of course, the next thing you need to do, is change the property and enter the key number there. Again, as I was working through this presentation, I was thinking of more and more things that I could be adding. So, and some of them aren't quite ready, but they will be next week. Here under viewing, you need to put the key number in here so that Rentman is able to match a key number to know which property it is you're talking about. And most of you will be familiar as well, of course. Over here in the diary, we don't see it at the moment. The diary will tell you the key number, whether it's checked out, and we have no keys for this particular property, but you will be familiar with that and that'll show in your diary as well. So we've entered it, the key number onto here, and we can check in and check out. One thing you will see next week is properties without keys. To make it easy to add a key number, if you're doing this en masse, if you're catching up with 300 keys all at the same time, you don't have to log into each property. Properties without keys, next week, version available next week, you'll be able to right click and there'll be a set key number dialog here. So you'll be able to do it en masse from within the within this screen. It's as simple as that. So just to recap, you'll see this. Do a Google, have a look on Amazon. You'll see handheld USB barcode scanner or QR scanner. A whole range come up, and they all work in much the same way you can imagine. But for 21 quid, and they plug into your desktop with a USB. Again, standard key tags coming off Amazon, and labels. I chose a particular Avery size, but fit those particular key tags. But you can, make it up as you go along. We can customize the labels that Rentman prints according to whatever you buy. It's as simple as that. Please, feedback, ideas. Tell me ways in which this isn't going to work for you, or simple things that would make it so much more effective for you. Most of it, I'm imagining most of you will be using Rentman. Most of you will be using it from your phones, either as agents or contractors, and you'll be using it from here. It's ready in the version that's been out. It's been in. This is already published to Rentman Online. So if you're using Rentman Online, you should be able to go and test it and play with it now. And you can easily generate, if you go and look at your properties in your existing Rentman, you should see that if you have the right version of Rentman, you should see it's generating a QR code for you automatically. That's as much as there is to talk about today. Any questions? Somebody has Alex, you've got your hand is raised. Can you type something here in the chat? You're not chatting, I'm gonna allow you to talk. I've got an option here that's so if you've got a microphone, Alex, you should be able to. Oh, you're on mute apparently. Ah, there you are, Alex. Hi.
Hey, Nigel, you okay?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, no, it says chat disabled. I don't know why. I don't really
Oh,
use, I don't really use this enough. So, um, just a quick one. So basically, the barcode is a good idea. So
mm,
I'm gonna send you some pictures of my current key tags at the moment from the key box. So are you able to make the barcodes small to match the
yep,
key? Yeah,
yep. If you can send me dimensions of whatever
I'll
key
send.
you're
I'm gonna send
using,
it to you now. Yeah, I'll
we,
email you dimensions, and then
we'll
if you
we can customize the labels to fit whatever. Obviously, huh, the larger the QR code is, the easier it is for cameras to read it, especially in low light situations, right? So,
Yeah, yeah. I think it's
so
gonna
there
be
is there's a physical limit, but but in theory, Redman can match whatever you're currently using.
Oh yeah, I'll send that to you so you can just hopefully just let me know how that works.
All right, I've got another one with a hand raised. Rebecca, hi. Hang on a minute. Hi, Rebecca.
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Oh, great. No, it was just one thing. I suppose we want to be able to trace who checked in and out the keys. Is that something that could be implemented?
can you say that again? Sorry, there's a lot of background noise there. I couldn't quite catch what you said.
I was just wondering, is it a way to implement it that the person who's checking out the keys could be noted so we could trace the keys?
Yeah, well, if you use Rentman online to do the checking out, or you use Rentman itself to do the checking out, you're
Yeah,
logged in, and so Rentman knows who it is doing the checkout, right?
perfect.
It's only when you do it just through your ordinary camera on your ordinary phone that's anonymous. I have no idea who you are. I can record the IP address, but that's not really of much use, right?
Okay, perfect.
But so if you do it from Rentman online, you're logged in. I know who you are.
Perfect. Perfect. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Bye now. Okay. Um, I think that's all. I hope everybody found this interesting. It will, as always, be posted online so you can revisit it. And as I said, don't hesitate if you've got any queries or ideas about how this could be improved or how it could be made to match your existing workflow. Okay. Thanks for your time. See you next month. Bye now.